Hey everyone, I'm Dan Plezak and welcome to MLB The Show.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So digging in now, Daniel Murphy. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
This one is launched. Look at this. Looking up is Joyce. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Trevor Story steps in now. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Story.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Herman Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. This is in the air to left. On the run is Dahl. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, John Birdie.
Into the box, John Birdie. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike one to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. A swing and a miss for out number two, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Striding in, Corey Dickerson. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first.
Dickerson.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. Here's Matt Joyce now. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Joyce playing here in his home state of Florida. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Dickerson is off at first with two away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
No strike.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
You maybe get two pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now batting, Ian Desmond. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. No balls and one strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. In there, 1-2 now.
One ball, two strikes.
Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Elias Diaz is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
One ball, one strike.
Runners on first with one down. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4 from the stretch. Josh Fuentes comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Comes set, the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Lays off 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0 home. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Bounce to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Isan Diaz, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So striding forward now, Chris Owings. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Lifted in the air out to right. Joyce is there, 1 away. So 1 gone now as you take a look there at the standings in the National League East, and you see where the Marlins find themselves entering play today. Daniel Murphy swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 1 and the Marlins nothing.
Welcome back. The Marlins are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Entering the day, they find themselves near the top of the league in runs scored. One player told me, when it comes to putting up numbers on the board, it's a total team effort. Everyone has their role, and even when one guy fails, we know the next guy is going to do his best.
Why am I swinging at that? I'm trying to fucking use that.
We hit as a unit. We just try to keep the line moving as long as we can every inning. Seems like they're on the same page.
There you go.
Thank you, Heidi. Owings backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the switch hitter, Jonathan VR, will be the next to bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan VR. Here now the 2-2. One out, nobody on. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. John Birdie will be next. And this is swung out and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Ready now for the Marlins. John Birdie looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out with a man at first. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, and a dive, but he's back in. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing.
Oh my God!
Ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Joyce. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
David Dahl to the plate now. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And it's fouled away. Dahl, originally from the state of Alabama. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The catcher.
Digging in now, Elias Diaz reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. In there for strike one, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Joyce is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Matt Joyce. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Now a swing and a miss. And I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Outside, 2-1.
2-1.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
3-2 now. Full count. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. And it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Garrett Cooper will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Left center, base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for 3rd best on the ball club. Into the box, Brian Anderson.
No!
Swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Under it is Owings, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Settling in now, Josh Fuentes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Alfaro recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way.
Second baseman.
Isan Diaz is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
To the Marlins. Number 34, Maguri.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Sure took a healthy hack that time. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blackman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Three and 0 now. From the stretch. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1. Fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
John Birdie is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
1-2.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Waiting on it is Dahl. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're down 2-0. Jose Arena takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Daniel Murphy. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. 1-1, fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Popped up. Anderson battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Up next for Colorado.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He went deep last time up. And a ball 1-0.
1-0.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting, left fielder.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with
now
1 away.
The center fielder, Ian.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
The 1-2.
2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Chasing after it is Joyce, and no one will track it down. From the stretch. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
The catcher, number 35,
Elias Diaz, the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 4 base hits. No. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Matt Joyce is on deck. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Matt Joyce. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Gloved by Murphy. There's one. Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Garrett Cooper. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Hey, we have to commend them right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
Swing and a liner. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nothing. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Fuentes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
German Marquez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. Oh,
we just ain't fielding today. We just ain't fielding today, boys.
Not only has he thrown the ball well,
he was tired,
mixing in
man.
a base hit late in the game, giving his manager pop.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it.
For 9, Daniel Murphy.
Ryan Stanek comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
55.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Birdie over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Popped him up. Cooper is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trevor Story is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. Last half of the seventh here, and set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Dahl, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Here's the fourth hit of the game,
now
and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way.
Nope, ball.
A runner at second, nobody out. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's
swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Where you at?
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Sixth home run on the season for him. And the Marlins get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it changes in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the seventh, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Isan Diaz stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. Base is empty here with nobody out. And this pitch runs in and hits him, but not before he swings through it. Not sure what he was thinking about that time, but it's 1-2 now. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Jesus Aguilar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Jesus Aguilar.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The average at 284 to begin play. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Oh my, get the fuck out of here.
Story is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Ready on 0-2. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball one. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 4-2. Brandon Kinsler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 20, Brandon.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, David Dahl. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping up now, Ian Desmond. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batter, catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Elias Diaz stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fast.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they still lead this one 4-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. James Pazos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tony Walters is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Tony Walters.
Here's the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Pazos is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And that's off his leg on the mound.
Come on, I couldn't roll anymore.
Recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The left fielder,
digging in, Corey Dickerson. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping into the box, Matt Joyce. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story plays it in. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Josh Fuentes. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher,
set to get his day started, Tony Walters. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, second base.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Owings. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Carlos Estevez enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
In now, Garrett Cooper. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting. So
a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. He's set. Now the pitch. To short.
No!
Story picks it up to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game. As they're 2 away now.
Just flying right into that.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run.
Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
4-2 the final score today. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. German Marquez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Carlos Estevez records the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The ball game this afternoon for the